Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make. You move like a pregnant cow. This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. I'll hack you to pieces. You'll never take me down. Die, damn you! I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm. Why won't you die?
If it's a fight you want,
Take that!
die, damn you!
Trouble? It's true what everyone is saying. Kvatch is lost. The Daedra, they swarmed in. The town guard never had a chance. Carry on.
If you want to buy a horse, go inside and talk to Tovis. Reynaud Germain? No, don't know anyone by that name. There's a Gilbert Germain in town, however. Maybe he can help you. He's staying over at the Newlands Lodge, but you also might find him walking around town. Good luck. Tovis knows his horses, and I'll stay with him and these beautiful creatures. Forever. I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion gates opening all across Cyrodiil. I hope it's just wild talk. You too.
Heard that the great houses of Morrowind are in Oblivion. Indolir is in ruin.
Hello. Welcome to the Newlands Lodge, the best place to drink in Shadenhall, not counting the chapel. I'm De Vera Romulan. This is a dark elf bar. Cursing, spitting, and screaming? No problem. Fighting is fine with me too, only the guard objects, and they'll fine you or lock you up. Not my call. Can I interest you in some of my wares? That's more than I'd usually pay. Thank you. Come again. Farewell.
How can I help you today, friend?
Good afternoon.
How can I help you today, friend? Is there something I can do for you? He's alive? I was told that my mother and brother never survived. This is amazing. I'll need to go see him at once. You'll have to excuse me. I'd better leave right away. But please, come and see us in Coral. It would be wonderful for us both to be able to thank you for helping us find each other again. This reunion will be the happiest day of my life.
Ganradhel. I train dogs. And people. Prefer dogs. People. I teach them advanced acrobatics. Up and jump. Dogs. I teach them to bite people. You got your people, and you got your dogs. Dogs are loyal and stupid. People are smart and devious. I'll stick with dogs. I'm listening. I'm willing to teach, if you're willing to learn. Farewell.
Borbak gra uzgash. We've got everything the adventurer needs. I'm an old adventurer myself, and I know what's wanted. This better be good. That's just stupid. Remarkable. Whatever you want. What nonsense. All right, I get it. I'm retired from adventuring, but you might try the old mine they call Rickety Mine out east along the Blue Road. Another possibility in that direction might be Kemen. It's an old alien ruin. You might also look at Quickwater Cave to the north. I cleared it out, but I haven't been there in years. It might have new tenants. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? That's a good deal. That's a fair deal. Thank you for your patronage. You too.
Why do you bother me? Go away. Hurry up before I change my mind.
The March Rider sells and repairs weapons and armor. Can I help you? I'm Tertia Viducia. Go ahead. You win this one. I'm not buying that one. Don't make me laugh. That's great. How's it go again? That works for me. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. Thank you for your business. Let me take a look at what you've got. Goodbye.
I've killed far worse than you.
Have mercy. Just one coin.
Who will help an old beggar?
Hi there. I hope I can help. That's Falcar's responsibility. He takes it very seriously. You too.
What did I do to des- I'm Trayvon, the Red Guard, Mages Guild evoker. Surprised? Yes, you don't see many Red Guards in the Mages Guild. We don't much like spellcasters in Hammerfell. Wizards steal souls and tamper with minds. If you use magic, you're weak or wicked. My family didn't approve of my vocation, so I had to come to Cyrodiil for my education. I admit, I still have strong prejudices against necromancy, summoning, and illusion. Profaning the remains or souls of the dead is just wrong, and I'm uneasy about tampering with others' minds and trafficking with Daedra. I can show you some new things. Daedra cults aren't necessarily evil, of course. In nearby Morrowind, for example, they worship Daedra in the temple. The Azura Shrine north of town, up Lake Arius Way, for instance. I know a dark elf there. Nothing evil about him. Goodbye.
What is it?
Yes?
There were lights spotted at Sundercliff Watch.
Good to know. Take care.
I'm Dietsan, magician, Mages Guild, that is. I'm afraid you'll have to speak to Falkar about that. The Anvil Guild has made quite a name for itself under Cyrodiil. Did you hear about the recent murderer they caught? You too.
Hello. Everyone's saying there's trouble in Kvatch. The whole town destroyed. Only a few survivors.
I feel so bad for you. Heard it?
I hear the legions have been recalled from Fort Swamploft in Black Marsh, and many of the Argonian slaves have returned to their tribes.
I've heard Argonia is a strange and treacherous.
Good day.
Take care.
What is it?
What is it, associate? Don't tell me you're here for a recommendation. Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me? Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Dietzen should have a copy of it. Now get moving. It's not a normal ring, you see. You may find it slightly difficult to carry. Don't say I didn't warn you. Bye.
I'm Dietzen, magician, Mages Guild, that is. Don't tell me Falcar's given you the same task he gave Vidkun. Oh, dear, I'd say more, but... Well, Falcar is the ranking member here, and I don't feel comfortable talking about him. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what. Find me when Falcar's not around, and then we'll talk. After we've spoken, you can have the key. Believe me, this is important. As I've said, I just don't feel comfortable talking to you about Falcar. Forgive me. Good day. Good day. We can talk, so long as Falcar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you killed. He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. I'm reasonably sure there's a connection, but I can't prove it. Do be careful. I'd hate to lose another useful associate. Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, but from what I've heard of Falcar's ring, it may come in handy. And if you find out anything about what happened to Vidkun, let me know, will you? He was an associate, just like yourself. Perhaps not the brightest, but very eager. He was given his assignment from Falcar and disappeared. It's like he dropped out of existence. No one knows what happened, and Falcar won't say a word about it. Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two. Goodbye.
Evening. I'm Magician Orantor of the Mages Guild. I divide my time between the Cheydinhal Guild and my own private studies at Willowbank. I'm very fond of Cheydinhal. It's where I met my love, Eilenwy. Our lives are quite long, and choosing the right partner is very important. Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage. Take care.
another scepter.
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, Associate. It may affect your recommendation. I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone, and after you'd left to go after that ring, well... I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falcar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkun, so I confronted Falcar directly. He was furious when I told him I'd helped you. And then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write one. You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else unusual, let me know. I'll gladly send it to the Council. Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. I think it was some sort of sick joke on his part. You too. What's this? Black soul gems? Oh dear, this is worse than I'd expected. All right, I'll just take these from you. I'll need them for my report to the council. Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation? Very well. I shall write one myself and include it in my report to the council. In light of the circumstances, I believe they'll find it more than adequate. The Coral Guild Hall had an unpleasant visit recently from someone who had a grudge against Tychius. Good day. Goodbye.
Have mercy. Just one coin.
Greetings.
I can't believe I've been reunited. I can't stop to talk now. I've got to go meet my brother. Ah, it's you. You're the one... who are you again? Right. You were finding that fellow who's stolen my name. Have you had any luck? What? Brother? You misunderstand. I don't have a brother. Maybe I misunderstand. Another bottle of wine will help. What? Either I'm far too drunk or I'm misunderstanding you. I have a brother? How can that be? My family was killed long, long ago. At least that's what I've been told. Perhaps it's time for me to stop drinking. And he's coming here to see me, you say? Yeah, I better sober up. Yes, that's me. And apparently some other fellow as well. Strange thing, that. Knowing that someone else is also you makes my head hurt. Brother? Wow. Hope he's got a wine cellar.
Me children will thank you for your help. Thank you, kind sir. I saw Cyrodiil at the Grey Mare again today. Hasn't been the same since his boys took off. Blessings of Akatosh upon ye.
I can't believe I've been reunited with my brother.
Hi there.
Ale.
Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you? They went off into the forest to fight those monsters, and I'm worried about them.
What a shame.
I can't believe I've been reunited with my
Bye.
brother. I can't thank you enough for helping to reunite me with Reynold. I never would have guessed he was still alive. We have much to discuss, but if you have time, I'd beg you to stay a moment longer and hear about our home, Weatherly. Weatherly was our family's home for generations. Our parents fled it when ogres attacked. They became separated. My father carried me to safety. He later returned and believed Reynold and my mother had perished. Since ogres are cannibals, he didn't expect to find their bodies. Thankfully, however, it seems that my mother managed to carry Reynold to safety. While my mother didn't survive, Reynold did, and for that I'm grateful. But we both want more. We want our home back. We're not fighters. You appear to have more skill than either of us. Would you go to Weatherly and see if it's still inhabited by ogres? Thank you. Now, we're not quite sure where the estate is located. We'll offer up what we know, however. We believe it's somewhere south of Coral, but north of Fort Kamala. It may be difficult to find. Since no one's lived there for many years, it may be quite overgrown by now. If you find it, let us know. We'll be waiting anxiously. I wish my father had given me a better description of its location, but for some reason all he told me was south of Coral, north of Fort Kamala. Be careful. I don't know what dangers may lurk in the Great Forest.
Hello!
Greetings. An honor to serve you. I'm Imfrid, owner and publican of the Grey Mare, at your service. A room? Or food? Whatever you wish. Yes, I've heard of the place, but I'm not sure where it is. I think your best bet would be to speak to Sabine Lal at the Fighters Guild. She's explored the back country outside of Coral quite a bit. I've heard that they have good magic trainers over at the Mages Guild. Bye.
Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you? They went off.